Today's halftime report is being brought to you by O'Connor GMC. It's worth the drive on 95 to O'Connor GMC in Augusta.
We are at the half at Halfond Arena. The University of Vermont leads Maine 46-45 at the break. Rate your thoughts on an exciting first half.
I think my first thought is, wow. I mean, this game came as advertised. Both teams are running, gunning. They're running their transition. They're doing a great job inside out. We said one of the keys was going to be Jamie Cassidy and Carolyn Church. That's been a great matchup so far, and both players have come to play.
Can't wait to see what the second half has in store for us. Earlier in the week, the America East Conference handed out its yearly awards and all of its honors, and we are going to take a look and share those with you. We will start with the all-conference first team in America East this year. A first-team all-conference selection for the second time. Hofstra's Kate Gordon is the only player in America East this season to average double figures in both points and rebounds. Earlier this season, she became the first Hofstra woman and fifth in America East history to record 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in a career. Maine's Cindy Blodgett becomes a four-time all-conference selection, the first woman in America East history to do so. The conference's leading career scorer with 2,896 points, she enters this week's Weber Energy Fuels Exxon America East Championship in 6th place on the Division I career scoring list. After earning second-team honors last season, Maine's Jamie Cassidy moves up to the first team this year. The 6'4" sophomore ranks among the America East leaders in scoring, rebounding, and blocked shots. Northeastern's all-everything player, Tisha Tinsley, leads Northeastern in scoring, rebounding, steals, and assists for the second straight season. Her play has helped Northeastern record the biggest turnaround in conference history with a 9-game improvement over last season. The Catamounts' go-to player is Carolyn Church. Church is averaging 24.4 points and 7.8 rebounds per game to lead Vermont. As the Catamounts enter the Weber Energy Fuels Exxon America East Championship as the top seed, they have a 20-6 record. Church recorded double-figure points in every game this season, including 20 or more points in 23 of the 26 games. Church also led her team in scoring every single game this season except one. Only one person could win the Coach of the Year in the America East. Who would it be? Let's find out. Townsend head coach Ellen Fitzke and her team surprised the preseason predictors. After being picked to finish last in both the coaches and media polls, the Tigers enter this week's Weber Energy Fuels Exxon America East Women's Basketball Championship as the number 4 seed in the tournament with a 14-12 overall record. Last year, the Rookie of the Year came from Halfond Arena. It was Maine's Jamie Cassidy. This year, a Maine player did not win the award, but here's who did. Allison Dixon becomes the first Terrier since Jill Sosnick in 1991 to earn America East Rookie of the Year. Dixon is the second on the Terriers in both scoring and rebounding, while shooting a team-best 48.7% from the field this season. As you have witnessed in the first half, Carolyn Church and Cindy Blodgett are two amazing players, ones you don't see except every once in a while, and only one of them could win Player of the Year honors. The top player on the top team. Vermont's Carolyn Church is the America East Player of the Year. Church averages more than 24 points per game as the Catamounts enter the Weber Energy Fuels Exxon America East Championship as the top seed with a 20-6 record. Among the nation's leaders in field goal percentage and scoring, Church is shooting better than 60% from the field this season. She also leads Vermont in steals and blocks.
Church won the individual honor. Blodgett would love to capture the team honor. Vermont leads by 1 at the half. We're coming back with more. That is what's at stake.
The time has come for you to discover the sizzle.
Welcome to the Mex.
At the Mex, you'll find authentically different dishes, all prepared with the freshest ingredients in our own kitchen. Start with one of our delicious Mexican soups like black bean or our award-winning Mex onion soup. Then you can try our crab enchilada, our elegant stuffed avocado, or how about a slice of Mextasy pie?
Come to Ellsworth, where authentic and different add up to the Mex.
It's fun!
Buy a new vehicle for only $100 over invoice during the winter clearance sale at Morrison Chevy Olds in Ellsworth and Lincoln Chevy Olds in Lincoln. And with factory rebates, you'll pay less for your new vehicle than we did. Now that's a deal. For example, you'll save almost $4,200 on a Chevy 4x4 extended cab. Save a whopping $3,100 on a 4-door Chevy Blazer. Drive away an Olds 88 LS with $3,400 in savings. Don't miss the $100 over invoice sale at Morrison Chevy Olds and Lincoln Chevy Olds. 2 great dealers with 1 great deal for you.
They keep our doors swinging 7 days a week.
We discovered it this morning. They replaced it this afternoon.
They're always there when you need them.
For commercial glass, call Sunrise Glass. They're your authorized dealer for Besom automatic doors, but they'll service all brands of automatic doors from Morton to Gyrotech. Sunrise Glass also installs and repairs sunshine sunrooms to enlarge and enhance your home or business. For commercial glass, call Sunrise Glass, the glass company that comes to you. Now with locations in Augusta, Ellsworth, and Brewer.
Tuesday on Alive at 5:30, women behind bars. Their numbers have doubled in the last 10 years.
I did 6 months for my 4th OUI. When I was out on bail on my 4th, I got picked up for my 5th OUI.
How have women inmates been treated differently from the men? And why are women committing more crimes? Find out on Alive at 5:30 here on WLBZ News Center 2. It's news you can use.
You're watching WLBZ-2, Bangor.
Welcome back to Alfond Arena, everybody. Vermont leads Maine 46-45 at the half. Lee Goldberg along with Rachel Bouchard. And let's take a look at some of the halftime statistics. It was a great 20 minutes of basketball. There you see field goal percentage rate 57% for Vermont.
That's going to be a big key to see if they can keep that up in the second half. They were on fire from the three-point line. Church had a great inside game, so that's going to be the telling tale.
Each team has made 6 3-point field goals. They are 1 away from a tournament record, and they still have 20 minutes of basketball to go. I would imagine that that will be broken today. The rebounds, Maine has a slight edge. Jamie Cassidy, a big reason why. Turnovers are even. The two teams have combined for 91 points. That is the highest scoring half of basketball in the history of the America East tournament. These teams have come to play, and it is a shootout, and there's still lots of shooting to go. 20 minutes to be exact. We'll be back with more as we head to Alfond Arena, or we're at Alfond Arena, and we're taking you away at the break. Vermont leads it by 1.
The Hilltop House Restaurant and Grill, serving year-round on the Bar Harbor Road, Ellsworth.
3 out of 5 adults in eastern Maine say their primary source for news is television.
An early morning fire destroyed their house. The ice may look safe, but don't be fooled.
More people get their news on WLBZ News Center 2 than anywhere else in eastern and central Maine. The reasons are clear.
Live, local, late breaking.
News Center's Chris Rose joins us now with the latest developments.
When it's news that affects you and your family, count on News Center 2.
WLBZ-2 invites you to the 1998 Maine McDonald's East-West Senior All-Star Basketball Games. More than 100 of Maine's best high school players will square off to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Maine. Tip-off is at 10 a.m. on Saturday, March 21st. All games will be held at Husson College in Bangor. Tickets are only available at the door, and one ticket gets you in to see all 4 games. WLBZ-2 hopes to see you Saturday, March 21st.
2 great shows, 5 times a week.
A real testosterone surge.
Start with Frasier.
I'm listening.
Then...
Plus, I love saying my wife. Once I started saying it, I couldn't stop. My wife this, my wife that. It's an amazing way to begin a sentence.
My wife has an inner ear infection.
See?
I like that.
Don't miss Frasier at 7 and Seinfeld at 7:30. Weeknights only on WLBZ-2.
Back in Alfond Arena, we're getting ready to start the second half. Vermont leads by 1, but here are some of the highlights from the first half of play.
Big players step up for big games, and for Maine, you have to start with Cindy Blodgett. You're going to see her in the transition here, splitting through the defense, stopping, taking that quick little jump shot in the lane. Same thing here. Maine's very effective, driving, penetrating, and then pulling up for the jump shot. You get Jamie Cassidy powering strong inside for Vermont. Actually, we're going to look here. Tinklova over to Carver. Good hustle on that play. Tinklova, big spark plug.
Vermont had a great half as well. Carolyn Church, of course, a big reason why.
Carolyn Church has got some pretty moves underneath. For a big girl, meaning a post player, big girl inside, you cannot give her second shots. She can spin away from the defense. Great look that time. Little fadeaway jump shot. Good passing ability. You're going to see Lori Taylor. Got the inside-outside game of Taylor and Church. Maine has got to contain that in the second half.
We are in play in the second half of this one. 20 minutes, maybe more, to decide who will win the America East Championship and go to the NCAA tournament. Church front rims it, rebound Vermont, and the Catamounts will get another chance. They moved Church a little bit deeper out that time. She came up short. Now a fumble on the play. Recovered by the Catamounts. Taylor, downloaded Church. That's where she likes it. She'll go over Cassidy, but come up short. Carver hits the floor as she was thrown to the ground, but nice defense by Jamie Cassidy, not really giving Carolyn Church much of a chance to make that last shot.
Great job. The key to that play for Cassidy was she did not reach in. She kept her hands straight up.
Blodgett, entry to Cassidy. She can't get it to go. That's what Maine wanted to do, but Cassidy couldn't convert it that time. The Catamounts will try and capitalize. Church, down low, curving, in and out. Again, rebounded by Vermont, but this time Blodgett picks it off. Coming the other way. She'll drive on Taylor and is fouled. Taylor had to slow Cindy down somehow, and she did there.
Short of tackling her, Blodgett is so dangerous in the open court. We've seen her pick and choose in terms of pulling up for the three-pointer or driving to the basket.
Maine didn't waste any time to get Martina Tinklova back in the lineup. Dane started the second half, but Tinklova's already in, 1:10 in. Coach Palumbo talked to Matt Fine at the break, saying they had to revisit how much Tinklova would play. Cassidy called for the travel as a pile of bodies emerge from that pileup.
You can see Vermont's strategy now in the second half is going to be when Jamie Cassidy gets the ball, drop down and double team. That time Church was in back of her. Double team came and Cassidy did not see that. That's when she has to kick it back out.
No one has scored yet. There was so much scoring in the first half. How much do they have left? Well, at least 3 more because Shannon Burke buries it. 49-45, Vermont by 4. Carver, Cassidy, and the foul. A late whistle on that, but nonetheless a foul. That
time Kervin just a little late getting there for that weak side help. Cassidy has got to be aware that that is what Vermont is doing, and she's got to recognize where that double team is coming from because her teammate is going to be open.
Cassidy buries the free throw. The Alphon fans can sit. Thank you very much. And Cassidy is 6 of 6 from the charity stripe today. She was perfect in last night's game as well. 14 points for Cassidy. 15 points for Cassidy. 49-47. Vermont by 2. Taylor with Carver all over, pushes Sandy off a little bit, makes some space. Now Cronin. Up top to Zornow. She'll shoot over Cassidy, come up short. Cassidy with the rebound. That's only the second rebound for Cassidy. Vachon thought about the long three and decided to drive instead, but can't get it to go again. Bodies everywhere. And Vermont comes back 4 on 3. Maine does a nice job getting back, though. Taylor's open for 3. She is deadly. She hit a three-pointer against Hofstra that won the game with 1 second to go. She had 7 three-pointers yesterday, and Taylor has 4 three-pointers today, and Vermont has a 5-point lead, matching its biggest of the game. Zorno, wide open, too much. Tinklova rebound, and Blodgett will bring it up. Quickly to Carver, who gets away from Cronin. Now Tinklova, the offensive foul as she ran over Carolyn Church, and Joanne Palumbo can't believe it.
I don't think Tinklova can believe it either. Take another look at that great pass. What do you think, Lee?
The referee called a foul on Martina Tinklova. That's what I think.
Not going to go out on a limb, are you?
You go. Staying right here. 52-47. Vermont by 5. Taylor, nice cut down low by Kervin, but she can't complete the shot. Throws it off Tinklova, and Vermont will keep it. And Tinklova
leading her case,
trying to communicate to the official. To no avail. Nikki Burrows is into the game now for Vermont. She's number 10. Church quickly double team. Taylor thought about the 3 and then threw it away. Amy Vachon got a piece of the ball, and Taylor wound up throwing it over Church's head. (52-47). Maine has only scored 2 points so far in the second half, and we've played almost 4 minutes. Those 2 points came on free throws from Jamie Cassidy. Blodgett, baseline. Just went right around Laurie Taylor, and Laurie Taylor is screaming at her teammates, saying, I gotta get some help here when she goes by me. 3-point game. At the other end, Kervin, too strong. Cassidy can't get it, neither can Blodgett. Taylor all the way across to the corner. Kervin for 3. Won't get the roll. Cassidy gets another rebound. Vachon pushes and now pulls it back out.
Good move that time by Vachon. Try to pull it out, slow the game up a little bit, have Maine set up their offense.
Blodgett loves to drive on Taylor, and she'll go off the glass for 2 more. Sydney Blodgett is 2 for 2 in the second half. She's got 16, and Maine's back to within 1. Church will take it. Too strong, doesn't get the roll. Vachon the rebound. Maine can take the lead. Vachon to Blodgett. Thought about the 3, but Vachon will take it. Too strong, rebound. Carver. The basket is good. Maine's back in front. 20-second timeout, Vermont.
defended by 3 Vermont players, and with that vertical leap of hers, right up and over, got a good look at the basket.
Senior co-captain Sandy Carver leaving it all on the court. Will it be enough? Will this be her last game ever in a Maine uniform? Or will there be one more in the NCAA tournament or 2 more in the NCAA tournament? 14 minutes and 45 seconds of game time to decide. Taylor is wide open for 3. There wasn't anyone on that side of the court, and Joanne Palumbo puts her head in between her hands, saying we cannot leave her open. 55 now, 53, Vermont in front as Blodgett misses the 3. It goes out of bounds, and Vermont will get it. Taylor is 5 of 7 from three-point land, and we're going to take a timeout. Maine had the lead, but Vermont answered back. It's 55-53 with 14:23 to play.
I don't never want to come off the water. The love for it's that strong, and it just gets better and better each year, you know. I can't imagine myself not wanting to fish. I'm going to fish until I can't fish anymore, unless I've caught every lobster out there.
At Machias Savings Bank, we're proud to work alongside the people we serve, preserving the special heritage and maintaining the quality of life in Eastern Maine. Come, grow with us. We're Machias Savings Bank.
Local news.
Here at WLBZ News Center 2, we believe news from anywhere in Maine that affects you is local and important.
News Center has unequaled statewide resources working for you. We have more people covering the news every day statewide than the other stations have combined.
From decisions made in Augusta to the devastating effects of Ice Storm 98.
If it's live, local, and late-breaking news, you'll see it on News Center 2.
WLBZ-2 invites you to the 1998 Maine McDonald's East-West Senior All-Star Basketball Games. More than 100 of Maine's best high school players will square off to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Maine. Tip-off is at 10 a.m. on Saturday, March 21st. All games will be held at Husson College in Bangor. Tickets are only available at the door, and 1 ticket gets you in to see all 4 games. WLBZ-2 hopes to see you Saturday, March 21st.
They're going bananas at Alfond Arena, trying to get their team fired up. You see the stats. Field goal percentage almost even, rebounds almost even, turnovers even, and the score almost even, but Vermont has the 2-point edge. Maine wanted another shot at Vermont on its home floor. Vermont wanted to prove it wasn't a fluke. Right now, they're doing it. Out of bounds on the turnover. The Black Bears have a chance to tie or take the lead.
It's a very difficult pass to make from the top of the key down into your post player. You have to really work on getting a better angle. That would probably be passing it more down towards the baseline side and letting it come from that angle.
Vachon thought about the 3, will drive instead and call for the travel. Sandy Carver, the first one to pick her up and say, it's all right, let's go get them next time. Church gets it to Taylor. Cronin now downloaded Church into Andy Clark, and Andy Clark is called for the foul as Carolyn Church ran her right over.
Can you say that Carolyn Church is establishing herself as a power player inside? Look at that move. She knew that Andrea Clark was not going to get there in time, and she's kind of disappointed that, boy, I should have made that shot.
And Church continues her struggles at the free throw line. If there is a weak point in her game, maybe that's it. She's missed 3 in a row. Amy Vachon checked out for Maine. Kristen McCormick came back in. And Church misses the other one. That's 4 in a row now. Church has missed from the free throw line. Blodgett brings it up court, still with a chance to tie or take the lead. Carver to Cassidy. Blodgett was calling for the ball, but Taylor got in away, so McCormick takes a 3, and it hits nothing, and it goes off Blodgett, so Vermont will get it. Cindy gives a look like, hey, I said I wanted the ball. 13-13 and counting in the second half. Church gets it to Curvin. Blodgett's on her, and Curvin looks up and dribbles it off her foot. A senior for Vermont looked up to see who was open, and Coach Sabuki saying, Carey, you need the ball, right? The ball's first, then you can decide who to give it to.
Get those feet out of the way.
McCormick. Vermont did a great job right there denying Blodgett, who ran all the way around the baseline and couldn't get free. Now she gets it up top. Clark battling down low, trying to get position and get the ball. Blodgett will go around Taylor. Double teamed up top to Carver. Shot clock's at 2, and Carver comes through again. Sandy Carver hits for 2 more. She's got 11. Blodgett's got 16, and we're tied. Cronin for 3. In and out. Nobody wanted the rebound, and then McCormick took it. Now Carver. Back up to McCormick. She'll take the 3 and hit. She hit nothing on her last shot and nothing but net on the next one. And Maine has a 3-point advantage. Keith Sapuki wants a timeout. We're taking a break. Maine's got the lead by 3. Don't you dare go anywhere.
Whether the weather is hot or it's not, the people at Hammond Lumber Company and the Owens Corning Company can help you keep up. With special services from Hammond and fiberglass insulation from Owens Corning, Hammond offers free estimating and expert design help, plus a huge inventory of Owens Corning and free delivery of your order, usually within 24 hours. So keep up with the weather with Owens Corning and Hammond Lumber.
Listen to what Saturn owners have to say about Saturn of Bangor.
Saturn has the price right up front. There's no negotiating. I tried, but there's none.
She found me the car in the budget that I needed to meet.
I like the fact that there's no haggling over the price. Basically, the price is the price.
You can really get a car well equipped and get it at a price you want.
You can't beat it. You get a bang for your buck.
Saturn, a different kind of company, a different kind of car. Hogan Road, Bangor.
Sandy Carver is doing everything she can to make sure this game is not her last.
This is a good example of her athleticism. Good kick out by Blodgett. She saw an opening. She drove down the middle. And we talked about before, Sandy Carver's got some kind of vertical leap. And when she gets in amongst the trees, she's going to pull up and take that quick little jump shot.
Maine has a 3-point edge. 58-55. The Catamounts will try and answer. It'll be Church over Cassidy and the foul. That was not bad defense by Jamie Cassidy. It was just better offense from Church.
Boy, what a strong, strong move. When Church gets positioned down below, the best you can do is just try to body her up. And that time, she was going to the basket, and the only thing Cassidy could do was foul. With a player like Church, you have to try to stop her from establishing position down in the post, actually stop her from receiving the ball. And that time, Cassidy played behind her, and after that, that, it's pretty much game over.
Church has 20 points. Cassidy has 3 fouls, so she'll have to sit down for now, and Tinklova checks in. Cassidy, the sophomore, Church, the sophomore. Fans have 2 more years of this battle. We're tied again. 11 and a half minutes in regulation. McCormick had a big 3 a couple minutes ago. Gets it to Blodgett. She'll take the 3. In and out. And a foul against Maine. Blodgett has not found the zone that she sometimes gets in. She's 7 of 16. 2 of 5 from three-point land. She's got 7 rebounds and 2 assists to go with her 16 points.
That last time down the floor, Vermont switched to a zone. So they're changing up their defense, is trying to give a lot of different looks to me.
Vermont can grab the lead back with a basket here. Curvin, now Cronin. Dumps it down low, shot clock's at 7. Tinklova gets the rebound as Julie Conrad missed the shot. Conrad making her first appearance, and Taylor fouls Blodgett, and Cindy says, that's right, she's been doing it all game. Where you guys been? Cindy is not afraid to express her opinion to the officials. That's the second foul, on Taylor. Blodgett gets it, Vachon gets it back. Now McCormick. Into Vachon. Clark tried to get position. McCormick over to Blodgett. She'll take the 3. No good. Clark battled for the rebound, and Clark was fouled, and Carolyn Church went down hard.
Andrea Clark is not afraid to mix it up underneath, and when she gets in, she's not afraid of the physical contact, the bumping inside, and that time she got the better of Church.
And Carolyn Church will sit down. She has 2 fouls. Tinklova gets it to Vachon, and she'll set it up. Still tied at 58. Blodgett with Taylor right on her everywhere she goes. Gets a pick from Tinklova, goes around the side, off the glass, and a foul as Blodgett hits the deck. And the foul, I believe, will be on Kate Cronin.
You can see that Lori Taylor right there saying, listen, when they set that screen up top, we're going to take a look. Lori Taylor gets caught on that screen, but that time Vermont did a much better job stepping up and helping before Taylor could recover on Blodgett. And boy, let me tell you, you need to find somebody to get on Cindy Blodgett. And Lori Taylor just kind of giving her teammates a little earful that time.
And Cronin left her feet as well. And that helped with the foul. She was in the air and had nowhere to go. That is the first free throw for Cindy Blodgett today. Jamie Cassidy is back in for Maine. She'll be playing with 3 fouls. Blodgett hits them both. Maine has a 2-point lead. 60 to 58. Almost halfway through the second half of this one. And we are no closer to knowing who's going to represent America East in the NCAA tournament. Cronin, too much on that one. Blodgett couldn't get it. It came off the board so hard. And now a battle for it. Tinklova rips it away from Shannon Burke. Here come the Black Bears. Vachon slows it down. McCormick drives out to Vachon, cross court to Cassidy from the baseline, in and out, won't go, try the rebound. Now Curvin. Church is back in. She'll drive on Cassidy, who's playing with 3 fouls, too much. Vachon the rebound. Tinklova had to pick her up. Vachon way ahead to Cassidy, who's got position and hits.
Job that time by Cassidy to get up the floor.
And a great look by Amy Vachon to get her the ball. 62-58. Maine is up by 4. she's got 10, and it's back to a 1-point lead. Blodgett will take it. Not go, and rebounded Vermont.
Boy, no blue jerseys that time in the paint for Maine.
So the Catamounts can take the lead back. Cronin with the layup, but won't go. She hits the deck, no foul. Here comes Blodgett and McCormick, 2-on-1. Blodgett is fouled by Taylor. And that is 3 now on Laurie Taylor. There is nothing that Cindy Blodgett and her teammates would like better than to see Laurie Taylor hit the bench for a little while.
That is for sure, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they stay in that man and just switch Taylor off from guarding Blodgett. And then the next question becomes, who's quick enough on the team to stay with Cindy Blodgett for Vermont?
Kristen McCormick checked out. Tinklova goes up strong and hits.
Nice move.
The freshman from the Czech Republic gives Maine a 3-point edge. 64-61, 8 minutes and counting in the game. Taylor down low to Church, quickly double teamed, and Blodgett takes it away. 3-on-1 Maine. Behind it back to Vachon, who gets hammered by Kate Cronin.
Little showtime that time on that 3-on-1 break, and Vachon's going, what was the number of that truck that just hit me?
All smiles for Amy Vachon and Cindy Blodgett. Watch the great defense here by Blodgett as she picked it off.
Looks like a little soccer move that time. They've got their foot on it. Little behind the back. Vachon coming up, and good foul that time by Cronin, although Vachon hard to the floor.
Amy misses the first free throw. 64-61 Maine. She can give the Black Bears a 4-point lead if she makes this one. And she does. Amy Vachon has 9 points, and Maine has a 4-point lead. The fans at Alphon on their feet. Maine, with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go, has a lead.